Your friend in Central Illinois. WHOW.
Top of the morning. Thanks for being with us. I'm your host today, Seth Lawrence. The WHOW Morning Show streams to Facebook and YouTube, brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. Jerry Johnson, Executive Director of the Decatur Area Arts Council, is our guest on the phone today. Jerry, good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing good. Thanks for asking. Thanks for making time for us as always. And Jerry, I know that each month brings, of course, a new exhibit in the Ann Lloyd Gallery. So what do you have for us this month?
This month is Eric Veith is the name of the artist. The exhibit is called Life After Leaf. It opened last Friday at our first Friday gallery walk, February 2nd, and it runs through the 22nd, so you can stop by our gallery anytime to check it out, Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30, Saturday 10 to 2. Eric is an attorney by trade, but he's been fascinated by photography his whole life, and it's become more than just a hobby for him. And he has, during COVID, when things were a little quiet, he took a couple of trips out to Yellowstone Park. And one of the things that really caught his eye were the interesting play of light and shadow and texture and of the trees, particularly the dead trees there in Yellowstone. They have unusual textures, like I said, and they kind of twist and turn, and they're kind of gnarled. And so he took hundreds of pictures of these trees, and then he took them back home with him. And one of his art form is photography, so he loaded them into Photoshop. And then started doing different things with textures and color and things like that, and created what we have exhibited in our gallery. It's a whole series of photographs based on those trees and his technical manipulation in Photoshop.
Interesting. Now, I know you've got a curator, Jerry, that kind of coordinates a lot of these things, but how'd you get connected to this gentleman?
Well, I know that there are a couple of connections here in Decatur. Our previous gallery coordinator, Jamie Foley, I think, was the one that found him. But it turns out that our board president, Nick Smith, and his brother are friends with Eric Veith, which was a connection that we weren't aware of until we started the process of lining him up to put him in our gallery. So that was a nice surprise and added a little extra fun to the evening during our gallery walk, and keeping that Decatur connection.
Yeah, for sure. You know, the national park scene has kind of been made popular again with shows like Yellowstone, and there's a few others that I'm blanking on, like Deadwood, I think, is one, and just several other kind of television series have made the national park scene kind of popular again. So I'm sure that this will garner quite the turnout and interest level, I'm sure.
Yeah, and he even has a book for sale. He took all the photos that you see in our exhibit, but in addition to probably 100 or more other photos, and put them in a hardbound book. And it's for sale here in our gallery. We sold several during our gallery opening last night. Many people were quite taken with the images and decided they needed to have it.
Very good. So look forward to that one. That comes up here in the month of February. So looking forward to it. Is there any piece of art in the collection, Jerry, that caught your eye that you just were fascinated by?
They all have their own unique feel to them. Some are a little less abstract than others, so you can actually get a sense of that is a wood grain right there. And others are he's done a lot of different things with them in his Photoshop work. They give them a really compelling and interesting feel. So I can't really pick out one. It's just an interesting collection of images that you have to be in the room to enjoy, because you know how it is with art, just looking at them on a screen or even in a book is not quite the same as being in the room with them.
No question about it. So check it out. That's in the month of February at the Ann Lloyd Gallery at the Decatur Area Arts Council in downtown Decatur. Jerry, let's continue the conversation talking about midday music on Wednesday. That would be tomorrow, of course. How about midday music? What's going on?
Midday Music is a series of mini concerts in cooperation with Millikan University School of Music. They have a series that they call their Faculty Recital Series, and they give out, they present complete hour and a half, 2-hour concerts by Millikan faculty on Sunday afternoons in their Perkinson Music Hall. And as a preview to that, these faculty members come to the Arts Council on Wednesday at 12:15 and do a mini concert, just a little taste of what they plan to present at their full-blown concert. And they're always a lot of fun. This month we have a performance called By the Sea, which is music for flute and percussion inspired by Earth's most abundant resource, water, and the ocean. A couple of faculty members, Aaron Villarreal and Amanda Pond, will be performing in our gallery for about 30 or 40 minutes, talk about the music that they have chosen for their concert and why. It's just an opportunity for these extraordinary musicians and educators to have the opportunity to present some of their favorite music that they may not otherwise get to perform publicly.
Mm-hmm. Now this is a monthly program, like not this specific program, but Midday Music is this a monthly program? Am I remembering that right, Jerry?
Well, it's not monthly. I would call it quarterly. Over the course of the Millikan school year, we have faculty members who have been selected to present a recital on campus, and as a preview, they come here the Wednesday prior to that weekend to do our midday music performance.
Very good. So be a part of that. That comes up tomorrow, 12:15 at the Decatur Area Arts Council. Jerry Johnson is the executive director of the Decatur Area Arts Council. And Jerry, looking at the week of the 23rd and 24th, going to be a busy time. Talk about The Loft, a 5-year anniversary show. What's going on here?
Well, we have a fella here in town who is a musician and arts music educator, and he has put together over the last couple of years a series of performances. He calls it The Loft because it's on the third floor of the Arts Council, and it's a collection. Each night, each performance is a collection of local musicians doing original music. And on Friday the 23rd here on our third floor, starting at 7:30 p.m., we'll have 3 local performers. There's a couple of bands. The headliner is Speak Softly. Another band is Puff Puff Poseidon, and then a duo they call themselves the Bessers because that's their last name, husband and wife team. And then we'll also have live visual art being presented by a local artist named John Griffin. So they're always fun and interesting evenings. It's BYOB, by the way, and we have for the Loft events, we always have a friendly courtesy bartender so you can keep your drinks cold, and he can help take care of your drinks. Mm-hmm. Keep an eye on them. There's a $10 at the door entrance fee, but it's always a fun evening. Like I said, it starts at 7:30, and there are 3 different groups that will be performing.
Very good. So check that out. That's Friday, February 23rd. Should be a good night. And then trivia on the 24th, Jerry. Big event. How about this one?
It's a fundraiser for the Arts Council, our trivia night. This is the 3rd year that we've done it in February. It's $15 a person to participate. We have 10 rounds of 10 questions that we're still working on, but it's always a lot of fun. You don't have to be have a PhD in anything to know the answers to a lot of these questions, so get your team together. $15 per person, teams of 8, maximum of 8. It's going to be hosted out at Richland Community College Schilling Center. And so as part of the evening, the Bistro 537 Culinary Institute there at Millikan will be selling food and drink. That'll be available for purchase. In addition to we'll have door prizes and a raffle auction and a 50-50 raffle. And it's just a lot of fun to have an evening out with your friends.
So put that on the calendar. You mentioned 3rd year that you've been doing it, Jerry. Trivia just in general is always very popular. Just talk about the popularity of this event and the support it gets.
Yeah, it's something that a lot of people really enjoy. There are people who actually have teams that are that they take from trivia event to trivia event because they enjoy one another's company, but also I always advise people when they're putting together a team, you need to have people with varying experiences and, quite frankly, varying ages. You don't want a bunch of youngsters because there'll be questions that they probably don't have any experience with, or oldsters like me, because there are a lot of things that have happened in the last 15, 20 years that we may not have been paying attention to. So you need to have a nice mix and enjoy it. Like I said, it's just a fun social event in addition to a little bit challenging.
Yeah, for sure. So good advice there. Very good, Jerry. Now, when it comes to fundraising for the Arts Council, you do a lot of great things, and there's a lot of good events that you put together, Jerry, that folks come out for and support you through, and those sorts of things. How important is fundraising to the Arts Council?
It's very important because we don't receive any tax dollars through a tax levy of any kind from the city or the county or the township. We get a couple of modest grants from the state of Illinois' Illinois Arts Council agency, but much of that money is earmarked for us to give away to other local arts agencies as part of our mission. So the money we raise through our different programs and our fundraisers is what keeps us going, in addition to donations that people make throughout the year. So the simplest way to get tickets for any of this stuff that we're talking about, if there is a fee, much of what we offer is free or at very low cost. But you need to find out something about the Arts Council, go to decaturarts.org, our website. You can make a donation by clicking on the Donate Today button at the top of the page, or you can sign up for one of our fundraising events. But decaturarts.org is the place to go.
Very good. So a lot of ways to support the Arts Council. And just, Jerry, one more time, the information on registering and the event itself for the trivia night. Where do folks go? How do they get that information?
Easiest thing to do, again, is go to our website, decaturarts.org. There should be a banner image at the top that'll take you to the trivia night page where you can sign up yourself and your other teammates. Or if you can't find that, there on the left side of the page is a navigation bar that includes all our upcoming events, and you'll find it there. Or you can go to Facebook, which is facebook.com/DecaturArts, and find our event on Facebook, and it's got a link to a ticket opportunity.
Jerry Johnson, Executive Director of the Decatur Area Arts Council, our guest on the phone. More to come with Jerry on the WHOW Morning Show.
WHOW.
Bureau YouTube channel.
Let's check the markets now on the RFD Radio Network. I'm Jim Taylor. Corn, beans, and Chicago wheat steady at this hour. March corn down 2 3/4, $4.40. May corn down 1.5 pennies, $4.51 3/4. December new crop unchanged, $4.77 3/4. March beans up 2 1/4, $11.98 1/2. May beans up 3, $12.07 3/4. November new crop $11.78 1/2, up 1 3/4. March Chicago wheat up 1 1/4, $5.91 1/2. And July wheat, $6.04 1/4, up 1 penny. March bean meal, $3.59.50, down to $1.60. March bean oil, $46.08, up 75 cents. Livestock market at this hour. March feeders, $244.22, up $1.47. February live cattle, $181.10, up $1.37. February lean hogs, $73.85, down 55 cents. Energy market, March crude oil, $73.67, up 89 cents. I'm Jim Taylor.
MR Systems Wireless is your local internet provider for Clinton and surrounding area. They have the products you want and the local service you deserve. MR Systems Wireless Internet service for home or business includes unlimited data, unlimited streaming, and unlimited calling. Plans start at just $48 a month and get a free Roku 4 lease with our media packages. Get the speed you need with MR Systems Wireless. Call them at 935-2100. That's 935-2100 for MR Systems Wireless.
Warner Hospital and Health Services in Clinton. CEO Paul Scarron reminding you our walk-in clinic inside our family medicine building will treat your flu symptoms without an appointment. Find out more by clicking our icon at DeWittDailyNews.com.
For the latest in Central Illinois agricultural news, visit IllinoisFarmRadio.com. Get updated information on markets, weather, ag news, local interviews with NAFB farm broadcaster Jared White, and much, much more. All at IllinoisFarmRadio.com.
Your friend in Central Illinois, WHOW.
Once again, a good morning. Thanks for being with us. I'm your host today, Seth Lawrence. The WHOW Morning Show streams to Facebook and YouTube, brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. Jerry Johnson, Executive Director of the Decatur Area Arts Council, our guest on the phone for today. Jerry, let's spend some time talking about a call for artists here for the next 10 months or so. You need some folks for some artwork. What are you looking for here, sir?
We have 3 opportunities for local artists or people from beyond, whatever your radio station can reach, and then beyond. We have our Decatur Craft Beer Festival event, which is coming up in May, and we're looking for artists or people who create fine crafts to be a part of that. There's no fee to participate in that. You just need to go to our website, decaturarts.org, find out more, and sign up through our website. We're also assisting finding artists and people who create crafts for the big boat race event that's happening in Decatur in the first weekend of June. Again, you can go to our website to find out more information and how to sign up for that. There is a modest fee involved with that. And then we're looking for artists to participate in Arts in Central Park, which is in September. It's an annual fine arts fair that we present in Central Park each year. It's been going on for over 60 years. We just announced a call for artists for that as well. So if you're an artist and you want to get your work out there where people can see it and buy it, go to our website, decaturarts.org.
Are artists allowed to overlap with these, do more than one?
Absolutely. It depends on what their calendar is like. That's why we want to try and get the word out as soon as possible, because a lot of the artists are starting to fill up their calendars with different fairs and events to participate in.
Cool. Good deal. So be a part of those things. And, sounds like a lot of good opportunities for local artists and the like. Very good, Jerry. Anything else on that?
Nope. Just go to our website, decaturarts.org. Like I said, the Craft Beer Festival is a free opportunity, but there is limited space there.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of room at the boat races and lots of room at Arts in Central Park for artists to participate.
Very good. Again, Jerry Johnson, Executive Director of the Decatur Area Arts Council, is my guest on the phone for today. Jerry, let's just kind of highlight classes and things coming up here in the next several months. Let's start with, of course, dance classes. We talk about these often. I know they're underway, but, if folks want to get involved, is it too late to do that?
Well, every month we have a different series of 4 dance classes that we offer. Social dancing, it's kind of ballroom, salsa, that sort of thing. And mostly, if you're a beginner, this is perfect for you. If you want to hone your skills and fine-tune them, it's also a good opportunity for you. Our instructor, Christina, is a retired professional dancer, and she loves doing this, and she's got a lot of enthusiasm, and all the students love her. So you can go to our website, decaturarts.org, find out about the February classes have already begun, but if you want to squeeze in, we could probably fit you in. And there's an opportunity to sign up for the March series as well on our website. So it's always a lot of fun. You can sign up as a solo, but it always helps to have your own partner. So to sign up as some sort of couple would be helpful.
Very good. Put those on the calendar. Let's see, Jerry, looking to March, it looks like, and beyond, some arts classes for the spring. Anything you want to highlight there?
Well, in March there's a scrapbooking class. It meets once, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And we call it a cocktails and creations class, where you can get your friends together and bring your favorite beverage and snack, and enjoy learning a little something about how to get yourself started on scrapbooking or refine your skills. We have a series in March called Writing the Wave. It's a creative writing series which meets 4 times on Tuesday evening. So that's if you're interested in possibly unleashing your writing, your storytelling skills in written form, that's probably a good opportunity for you. And then we have another one of our new favorites, basket weaving class that's coming in April. So lots of opportunities there. And I want to mention our homeschool and after-school series, which start February 19th and meet on Mondays. Homeschool meets on Monday afternoon. After-school meets at 4:30 p.m. But it's a great opportunity for kids to explore lots of arts-related topics and gain some new skills.
Sure. We talked about fundraising, Jerry. Does fundraising help you put on some of these programs at any level?
Oh, absolutely. Just having a building that that needs to be heated and cooled and have the lights on incurs some cost for us. It just gives us having the building gives us the opportunity to offer classes. Other arts organizations meet here. We have events here. We have our gallery. So that's what helps keep everything afloat.
Very good. So, again, where do folks go to find all those classes, Jerry? Get information about registering and the whens and wheres. Where do they find that information?
Always go to our website, decaturarts.org. If you're looking for us on the internet, just remember Decatur Arts. That'll help you find it, both our website, our Facebook page, and our Instagram.
Very good. So, Jerry, we've got a couple of minutes yet still here with you this morning. Anything on the calendar we haven't touched on you want to put out there for us?
Well, we have an event coming up in March that we think is going to be a lot of fun. It's a little musical comedy that we're going to be presenting on our third floor. It's called Guys on Ice. It's about three fellows hanging out in an ice fishing shack in February in Wisconsin, waiting for the local ice fishing TV show guy to come and interview them. And they tell stories and sing songs about their life and the Green Bay Packers because they're in Wisconsin, of course. And it's just a lot of fun, and it's really silly, but we think that people are going to really enjoy it. Two of my friends and I are the ones who are going to be presenting it. We did a show last March that seemed to be very well received. So it's up on our third floor, intimate little space where you're right up close and you get to enjoy the wackiness of these characters and their songs.
All right, very good. So that's should be good, Jerry. That comes up again Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, the 21st through the 23rd of March, and maybe we'll dive more into that as we get closer to the time. But, Jerry, got to let you go for the day. One more time, my good friend, how do folks learn more about all things Decatur Area Arts Council?
Decatur Arts is what you need to remember, decaturarts.org or Decatur Arts on Facebook and Instagram.
Jerry, always good to talk to you, sir. Thanks for making time for us. Jerry Johnson, Executive Director of the Decatur Area Arts Council, is my guest on the phone here for today. The morning show streams to Facebook and YouTube, brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. Network news comes your way